G'day and welcome to the video, and in this video I'm going to try to find Australia's rarest plover, and that is the hooded plover. And before we start, this isn't a plover, this is a lugwig. Now the hooded plover can be found all throughout southern Australia, including Western Australia, South Australia, New South Wales, Tasmania, and the majority of their population lives in Victoria. The habitats they live in is beaches and also inland salt lakes. It is estimated there's only 2,000 in the wild, with 700 to 750 of them being in Victoria. Now the bird's counted as a threatened species because of their low numbers. Now the reason they get the name the hooded plover is because they've been trained in the dark arts by Count Dooku.
You fool! I've been trained in your Jedi arts by Count Dooku!
Now the bird is a medium-sized bird, growing up to 19 to 23 centimeters, and they're somewhat stocky in their appearance. And their head is fully black, giving it the appearance of, well, you guessed it, a hood. They also have a lot of red in their colouring, from a red eye ring, a red bill, and the colour of their lightsaber also being red. And there is 11 breeding zones in Victoria, and here they are. And I have to say, the Friends of the Hooded Plover and other animal organisations in the area are doing such a great job. They're keeping these little fellas alive and safe. And because of their work, a lot of people in the area know about the animals and also want to help and keep them safe too. And even though there's about 700 in the state, their numbers are coming up. And this isn't the first time I've tried to find the hooded plover. I tried back in August when it was breeding season and no luck. I even made a video about the hooded plover, and it's one of my YouTube shorts. You can go watch it on my YouTube channel and maybe check out my other videos too. And I wasn't really going to try again because I thought the hope of seeing a hooded plover was gone after breeding season. That's until I learnt a few days ago that the baby hooded plovers were hatching at the beach. So I thought I'll give it one last attempt, and maybe I get to see the hooded plover, and also, if I'm very lucky, a baby hooded plover too. Also, I don't want to see this guy. He's a lugwig, not a plover. So now it's time for my one last attempt to see the hooded plover. Now it's time for the walk. The plan is to go to Torquay and walk at dusk in the afternoon. The reason for this timing is that this is when the birds are more active in the day. The area I'm going to hike is Torquay Foreshore Reserved, from White Beach to Point Impossible Beach. And when you start walking towards the reserve, you will see the sand dunes with growing trees, a great place for plover eggs. Also on the walk, there's signs at every entrance to tell you to be aware that there's plovers here, making sure people know to walk on the water's edge and keep your dog on a leash. And on this hike, I walked for over 2 hours back and forth, and also seeing where the high tide cuts off, wondering if there's any baby plovers going to hatch there. But I started to lose hope until I was walking back to my car, and then I looked over and quickly grabbed my camera. I found him, so I started taking photos. There were 2 plovers, one had a tag and the other one didn't. And they were so photogenic, not being scared at all, and giving me great shots to take. And even a video too. It isn't the greatest footage as I was filming far away in the wind, so I had to keep the tripod stable, which was hard. But hey, look at this plover, it accidentally hit its head on the ground. But I am so happy I was able to find this Australian bird. Unfortunately, I didn't get to see a baby one, but that's alright. But tell me in the comments, have you seen a hooded plover, and what animal should I look for next? Make sure to like, subscribe and comment. Bye.